Rapper Nelly is responding to the backlash for him performing at President Donald Trump inauguration. Be sure to check out the first video I did about Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, and Soulja Boy, and I think I mentioned Underwood name in that video. So in this video, Nelly did an interview on Willie D channel, race bait, another one of them. Anyways, but I'm gonna talk through this child because I don't need no copyright strike. I probably won't play it all, but there's a couple of things he said, and I was like, exactly, that's my point. That's my point. That's my point. Okay, so be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share this out if you can. I absolutely love you. I adore you. Let's go.
It's good to talk to you. It's good to chop it up with you, man.
You too, my brother.
Say, man, I knew that we was gonna be talking soon, but I didn't know we was gonna be talking about this.
Yeah.
Yes. So, man, when I hear people talking about performing at Trump's inauguration, I'm hearing all types of things, and then next thing you know, somebody say Nelly performing, and I say, hell no, hell.
Why not? I'm talking through this, y'all. So if you want to see the whole thing, go on his channel. I'll link it below. Why not? Why should Nelly, Snoop Dogg, and whoever else who want to perform for President Trump perform? Race baiter.
Hell no. Pick up the phone. Say, man, don't do it. Don't do it. Reconsider. And you told me something that was very interesting. At first, the conversation for me was I just wanted to know what you was thinking. But after you explained what your position, man, I had to fall back a little, because all of us have different experiences and we all do things according to our experiences and how we move.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All of us have different experiences. The Black experience is not one size fits all. Because Black people, y'all get mad about stuff that it just don't make no sense. But y'all don't get not bad up marching, making TikTok videos on all the poverty in the Black community, the gun violence, the drugs, the ghettos, the crumbling ghettos on the Democratic rule. Y'all not. Why y'all not making TikTok videos about those things?
The way Nelly do something might be different from the way Willie D do something, but that don't make Nelly a bad person. No, Willie D a bad person, right?
Not at all. I think that's what democracy is, right? That's what we're supposed to have.
Thank you. Democracy, Black people, learn that word. It is the fourth grade word. My little boy's in fourth grade and he's learning about the Constitution, democracy, Democracy. That's a fourth grade, but y'all lived in the ghetto. Y'all probably on a third grade reading level. That's not much. Democracy. You have the freedom to vote for, support who you want to. And you should not be canceled or people get mad at you because you choose to support a candidate that they don't like. Come on. I mean, little Michael is 9 and he understands. He 9 and he understands democracy. Fourth graders, they understand. They did a mock election in fourth grade in my little boy's class. And Donald Trump got 1 vote. 1. And the teachers, I think it's, I don't know, about 12 kids in a class. That's why we pray for private school. We like small classrooms. His fourth grade, 12 kids in the class. They had a mock election. Donald Trump got 1 vote. Guess why? Michael says, when the teacher said, we're going to do a mock election, you know what my very smart, intelligent little boy says? I think I need to talk to my parents about this. And then he said, Mommy, all the kids already said they're going to vote for Kamala Harris, but I need to talk to my parents about it. And he both knew where I stand, little my and my husband stand, because my husband has to do mail-in ballot, because usually he's not in town, so he does mail-in ballot. So Michael knows that my husband voted for Kamala Harris. And you know what little Michael said he gonna do? He said, you know what, I'm gonna do tic-tac-toe. No, not TikTok. Mini, mini, miny, mo. Mini, mini, miny, mo. Mommy, he said, I did mini, mini, miny, mo. And I ended up on Donald Trump. Donald Trump got 1 vote in my class. Everybody else voted for Kamala Harris. So 4th graders, first, they're already being conditioned. I live in a mixed community, highly Hispanic community. We know what that's all about. Democracy. Isn't that a beautiful word in the United States of these America?
The option of choices, right? So what we do is we tend to sometimes make a quick, I would say, response to something that on the surface may seem like it's effed up because we don't agree with something else. Like I told you, I said, OG,
Right.
I'm not political. I'm not out here trying to tell anybody who they should vote for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is not a campaign trail. This is not me telling you, yo, you should vote for this candidate or you should vote for this candidate. I think you should do your homework and figure out what best helps you and the people who you love and who you provide for, and you know how that runs. Because
exactly, that is how people with common sense vote. Not the Black people chained to the Democratic Party. Remember a few years ago, didn't Joe Biden said Mitt Romney's going to chain us to the field? Remember that? Then he said, Black, if you don't vote for me, you're not Black. Remember that? Smart people with common sense do exactly what Nelly just said. But people who are conditioned like slaves do what the masters see.
I'm clueless on a lot of things when it get down to it. You know what I mean? Like they start putting 2 and 3 things. You think you voting for one thing and come to find out you was voting for 2 or 3 things. So I would feel messed up in my head if I told some brother or some sister, yo, you should vote for this. This is going to help Black businesses. But in that, at the same time, I didn't know that voting for that would take away from your Medicaid. And then that's what directly would have affected you. Now I feel effed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I didn't know that. So what I tend to say is, yo, do your own homework and make your own decisions about it. But what I will say is that I respect the office. This isn't politics. The politics for me is over. He won. He's the president. He's the commissioner.
Glory, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. This is the office. He is the president. He won. It was a bloodbath. He tore that ass up so bad. Come on. He is the president. But see, slaves of the Democratic plantation, they only respect the president and the office of the president. And I'm talking to born again Christians too, especially y'all. They don't respect the office or the president unless the president is a Democrat. This, I'm telling you, God is showing it to me. This is why Black people is so at the bottom. Because if a Democrat is not in office, you don't feel like things is going to work out for you. You don't feel like you're going to prosper. So you know what you do? You sit on your hands. You sit on your hands while the rest of us is getting money, investing, saving. Baby, I cannot wait for that stock market to open up tomorrow. Trump's gonna rally that stock market tomorrow. But you know what Black people is doing? Sitting on your hands, huffing and puffing, praying that the stock market is gonna crash. Granted, stock market go up and down. You know, people common sense know that. You're sitting on your hands. And you're going to sit on your hands. You're not going to plant no seeds. You're not going to do anything while a Republican is in office. And while we're 10 years ahead, you're still all the way back here.
Commander in Chief of what I would like to say is the best country in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know if a lot of people know that, but I know everybody knows I'm from St. Louis. Everybody knows St. Louis is what made me. That's what I wear on my chest and my heart. But I was born on a military base in Austin. My father served My grandfather served, my uncle served, my auntie served, my cousin served. I've entertained the troops all around this world. I've entertained the troops. Ain't no money in that. That's something that I felt I had to do because I was one of those kids on those military bases. You see what I'm saying? Far be it at a young age, but I was there. I know what that meant to them families that have been away.
Oh, wow. Never knew that. He was born in the military base. Go out. Go ahead. Go ahead, Nelly. Go ahead.
For home for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, sometimes all could be 10 years plus, dependent. And here we get a chance to go out here and bring a little bit of home to these people. And I mean, long story short, I know like if these people, the military means a lot to me. Right. If these people these are people that enlist, these people give their lives.
Yeah.
They give everything that they have so that we can have these choices, so that we can have these freedoms.
Yes.
And here's the kicker. They do it no matter who is in office.
Yes.
People act like
they do it no matter who is in office. Come on.
Like the men and women of our military don't get a chance to vote. They get a chance to vote too. Sometimes they candidate don't win, but who's ever in office, if they push the button, they gotta go. They gotta go.
They gotta go.
What does the military have to do with the inauguration?
That means if these people can give their life for the office, Nelly can perform.
Yes.
If these people can give their life for the office out of respect, they give their life for the
yes, out of respect. That's the thing about Black people. And I'm not talking about all Black people. They don't respect who's in office unless he's a Democrat. That's one of the reasons why Black people are so all the way behind. Because when God released the anointing and the favor on the office, you're sitting over here whining and complaining, sitting on your hands. And when the anointing and the favor flow down, y'all don't get it. Y'all not getting it. But I don't care who is in office. I don't care. Whoever is in office, we gonna get the blessing. We gonna get the blessing. I'm writing a book. We crossed a financial milestone, our family, when Joe Biden was in office. I mean, I knew it was going to happen. Eventually it was going to happen. So you know what? I would get up every morning and pray for Joe Biden. Bless the Lord. Bless Basement Dave, Lord, Joe. Bless the Lord. You know, Joe, Uncle Joe, he got cognitive issues, but bless him. Okay, I'm talking through this so I don't get a copyright strike, y'all, because you know how these people be. Okay? Come on, Nelly.
I love this country. I love this country as well. It is an honor for me to perform for the president of the United States, regardless of who is in office.
Yes.
If President Biden would have asked me to perform, I would have performed.
Yes.
If Vice President Kamala Harris would have won and asked me to perform, I would have performed. I did a thing with Vice President Kamala Harris. Could have been last year, a year or two ago, a Juneteenth event. I respect the office. It wasn't politics. You see what I'm saying? It was an honor for me to do it.
Considering the backlash that you received for agreeing to this performance, right?
But I've been getting backlash. I've been getting backlash the whole career.
But this particular backlash is different. Right. How do you reconcile your artistic choices with the diverse political beliefs of your fan base?
That's my fan base. If my fan base really have a political belief, right? Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. Like, I agree in family first.
Yes. Woo!
I believe in family first.
Family first. Not the Democratic Party, honey. They don't even know what a woman is. They can't even explain what a woman is. They can't define what a woman is. As a matter of fact, they hate family. They hate family so much that they will allow grown, crusty, hairy, crusty behind men to go in your little girl's bathroom because these grown, crusty behind men think they're women. Huh? They hate women and family so much that they are okay with a grown behind man playing in my little girl's sport. They don't know what a woman is. They don't know. They can't explain what a woman is. You know who in my other video, Antichrist? They hate everything that's God, that is of God. Woman is of God. A man is of God. God created male and female is of God. They hate everything that is of God. Spirit of the Antichrist. Come on, church.
Period. Family before politics, family above and beyond. Like, right? Like, so now we don't always seem like we're making those choices sometimes when we're, you know, when we grow up the way that we grow up. Sometimes when we're in the hoods and we're doing certain things, it's like, no, you know, you're not putting your family first when you.
You know, remember, I didn't do the video, but they were saying how they didn't want the families to come to Thanksgiving weekend. I was like, tell them okay, but don't come to me when you're in need. Oh, I can't go to Thanksgiving dinner because you don't like how I vote. Okay. I told somebody, I said, girls, tell them okay. Because you'll be helping them with their rent. The next time they come to you and ask you to help them with your rent, you say, I ain't got it. I don't have it. Okay?
You out there hustling, or you're not really putting your family first. Like, we can rationalize that and say that we are. But really we're not, because we're taking certain choices. But in our hearts, we truly believe that. So in this type of situation, if my fans are so if politics is above and beyond anything other than what that person stands for, what that person has done, then I apologize that I, quote unquote, let you down, because I thought you was riding with me for the scholarships that I've been giving away since I've been in this business. I thought you was riding with me for
not the scholarship, honey. That goes all out the window. No.
People that I got signed up on the bone marrow stem cell registry that was all record breaking and helping people save lives. I thought you was riding with your boy for the children that we visit at Children's Hospital to bring. I thought you was riding with me for the bikes and the presents and the things that we give away to unfortunate kids at Christmas. I thought you was riding with me because I put on for my city and I try to bring my city up every step of the way. I did not know you was riding with me because you thought I would ride for who you voted for.
Woo!
I didn't know. I apologize. I apologize.
Rewind,
I didn't know that I had
rewind.
So in this type of situation, if my fans are so
change,
if politics is above and beyond anything other than what that person stands for, what that person has done, then I apologize that I, quote unquote, let you down, because I thought you was riding with me for the scholarships that I've been giving away since I've been in this business. I thought you was riding with me for the people that I got signed up on the bone marrow stem cell registry. That was all.
That's not why they ride with you. That's not why.
Record breaking and helping people save lives. I thought you was riding with your boy for the children that we visit at Children's Hospital to bring. I thought you was riding with me for the bikes and the presents and the things that we give away to unfortunate kids at Christmas. I thought you was riding with me because I put on for my city and I try to bring my city up every step of the way. I did not know you was riding with me because you thought I would ride for who you voted for. I didn't know that. I apologize. I apologize. I didn't know that I had to agree with your political choices, and I thought it was the things that you do, not the things that you say should be done. If you
Go ahead, Nelly. Go ahead. I want him to get to that other part about the crime bill.
Follow what I do. This shouldn't even be an argument. He's the president.
Yeah.
He won. This isn't a campaign. This isn't the RNC. I'm not out on a political campain. I didn't get none of that 1.5. You see what I'm saying? Like to try to help somebody get voted.
Kamala didn't invite you to.
No. She didn't invite me.
She didn't invite me either, man. I was going to get
like, so, but I don't knock the ones that did. I don't knock the brothers and sisters that benefited from it.
Right.
I don't knock the correspondents that may have gotten money to do that. I'm not.
Right. They got paid. Beyonce got paid. The twerk girl, she got paid. Oprah got paid. Huh? Typical Black folks. $2 billion raised, and yet is still in debt and still begging for money.
I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's an honor. I respect the office. It don't matter who is in office. The same way that our men and women, our brothers and sisters who protect this country, have to go to war and have to put their life on the line for whoever in office. So if they can put their life on the line for whoever in office, I can damn sure perform for whoever.
What do you say to the people that say we're not giving you this backlash because of your political affiliation or your political choice or whatever? We're giving you this backlash because you are propping up a white supremacist.
Oh, this is it. Yes. Propping up a white supremacist. Come on, Nelly. Come on. Let's go to history class. Let's teach history. Come on, brother. Teach.
I would ask them to show me where he's a white supremacist. And here's the thing. Okay, I get it. He did say if you don't vote for me, you're not black, right? Oh no, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. Hold on.
They never want to talk about that. They never want to talk about that. Come on. Let's go back. Let's go back.
I'm trying that may have I would ask them to show me where he's a white supremacist. And here's the thing. Okay, I get it. He did say if you don't vote for me, you're not black, right? Oh no, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Hold on. He did create.
This is too funny. Come on, Nelly. Come on, teach history class.
I know where you're going. I know
he did create the crime bill in the 90s, which said that if you get caught with 5 grams of crack, you do a mandatory 5 years. That had mass incarceration. I think even the Vice President Kamala spoke on that part that said that the crime bill played a huge part. No, he didn't do that. Let me see. What did he do?
Oh! Go ahead. Teach.
So I'm trying to think. The white supremacist. Hold on. I'm gonna get to it. Okay. He did not rent to black people. What was in the 70s or the 80s? Is that what they said? And like, okay, is he renting to them now? So nobody's allowed to change, right? See, this is the thing. So we can talk about.
Nobody is allowed to change the spirit of the Antichrist. Democratic Party. Okay? Spirit.
Our past, but we never want to talk about our past. If our past get brought up in our community for a lot of what our men did, we always call it rehabilitation. Yo, these young brothers, we've been through a lot. I know I've been through a lot. If my past was what was going to prevent me from winning today, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that he ain't got some fucked up ways. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's why I'm not telling you who to vote for.
Right.
But what I'm saying is that he's the president of the United States. Yeah. He's not the candidate for the United States. He's the president. Yeah. He won.
I think if Trump, some of these ways, like with the housing discrimination that he participated in back in the 80s, if that was a one-off, if that was, or even if he had some other things going on where he looked like a bigot to us, that might be one thing. But it's another thing when he starts saying things like when you have a situation where you have black folks getting their heads blown off by the police with impunity, and Trump says, "I'm going to give them even more impunity." We're going to be the ones affected the most by stuff like
impunity.
Come on, Nelly. Come on. Teach the race beta. Teach him.
He's not giving them.
He didn't say he was going to give them impunity. He said he was going to give them immunity.
Right. Not for working outside of your job. Nobody's going to give anybody.
Exactly. Do you see how black people are conditioned? You see that? Did you see that? If you didn't really hear what he said and what you would believe that. Because that's what he said. He gonna blow. They gonna get. Let's rewind. He gonna get immunity for blowing black people head.
If that was, or even if he had some other things going on where he looked like a bigot to us, that might be one thing. But it's another thing when he starts saying things like when you have a situation where you have black folks getting their heads blown off by the police with impunity, and Trump says, "I'm going to give them even more impunity."
Hold on.
We're going to be the ones.
You see that? Did you see that? This is how y'all get conditioned. Let me play it again, and then I'm gonna end it here, and then I'm gonna do the rest of it on my backup channel.
That he participated in back in the 80s. If that was the a one-off, if that was, or even if he had some other things going on where he looked like a bigot to us, that might be one thing. But
look like. What are the laws on that he put on the book?
It's another thing when he starts saying things like when you have a situation where you have black folks getting their heads blown off by the police with impunity, and Trump says, "I'm going to give them even more impunity."
Hold on.
Race beta. This is how you're conditioned. This is how the race betas conditioned you, black people. Did you hear what he said? You're going to get immunity for blowing black people, HEAD, off. Come on, Nelly.
We're going to be the ones affected the most
impunity.
by something
That
like
impunity, he's not giving them.
He didn't say he was going to give them impunity. He said he was going to give them immunity.
Right, not for working outside of your job. Nobody's going to give anybody immunity to go around and shoot and kill people, right?
But that's what race baiters and MSNBC, CNN will condition you to think, that white cops can go around unalive black people and Trump is going to give them immunity. Tell me that's not what you believed. Tell me in the comments that's not what you believe. Because you are conditioned to believe the lies and the deception. You don't read, you don't go study, and you don't go research. Because I need to do a video on those good people among us. That turned a lot of black people over when they really go watch what was said and realize that Obama, Harris, Biden, MSNBC, CNN has been lying to them for years, said that Trump said there are good people on both sides. That one incident turned a lot of black people. And I hope this will open up a lot of black people's eyes, because this is how you are conditioned by race baiters to believe the lies.
That means he could go around and shoot and
But
kill
that's
the
what he
president.
said he was going to do.
That means police can go around and shoot and kill the president. No, if you look at that law, it says outside of the scope of their job.
Right, outside of the scope of their job. You're not getting immunity for going around powwowing black people. But this is what black people will make you, condition you to think. That's what Trump said. That is not what he said.
Same thing, and a lot of us would agree right now that the police already have it, right? So why would we think that would mean that if they're not paying now, then they're not going to pay, right? Listen.
Man, don't hit me with the bird, man, dog. Don't hit me with the bird.
Yeah. No, because I'm trying to choose my words carefully, because I don't want to get into, rhetoric and regurgitation of what, back and forth on either side is happening, because that's not it. That's why I'm not telling you who to vote for. Right. Because if you're saying in the 80s, Hippie would have been a one-off. Well, okay, I'm not okaying anything he's done. I'm not here to take up for Trump. Right. I'm just saying we don't hold everybody else accountable in the same manner.
Right, Nelly, right.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying, why aren't we holding mass incarceration and people who made a bill to encourage states to build more prisons? Yeah. Why wouldn't we look at that crippled us as well?
Yes, exactly. Black people. Woo! He's preaching. Come on.
But somebody that owns a building in New York City, okay, that's in New York City, but that crime bill affected the whole United States.
The whole United States. The whole United States, sir. Say that.
That crime bill affected every hood in the 90s. It affected every urban family to a certain degree, almost, that grew up in the 90s. Yes. We all come from, well, I ain't saying we all, people like us who come from certain areas of the states have people who were affected by this crime bill, mass incarceration. Yes. Now they say that drug addicts, they need help. Back then we were considered animals. Yes. In the 90s. Yes. We were considered animals. Lock them up. Don't treat them. Lock them up. Now, if you see, now it's an addiction. We need to get these people help. To me, that's more racist. Yeah. To me, it's more racist to say if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Right. To a black man on a black show in 2020.
Woo! I'm gonna end it right there. Woo! Nelly, Nelly, where is your cash app, Nelly? Where is your cash app, Nelly? Let me Nelly you some money for the baby. Let me send you some money for the baby. Come on. To me, it's more racist for you to say to a black man on a black show in 2020, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. But people's not talking about that. They're not talking about that. Oh my God, I was playing it all along. They ain't talking about that. I got to go. I gotta go, child. I gotta go. I'm decluttering, cleaning up my guest room, throwing stuff out. I'm gonna finish this on allegedly Janice another day, not today. Not today. Comment below. Let me know what you think about what Nelly said. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. He preached a whole sermon. I love you. Gotta go. Bye.